American Horror Story Asylum is season 2 of the series. I just got done watching it. And the overall plot of this season is we meet this character, Kit, who is played by Evan Peters. And Kit, at the very beginning, he has just married his wife, who is black. I mention this because it takes place in the 1960s, so this was frowned upon by almost everyone else in the town. And one night after the two make love, something happens. And it looks like it's an alien abduction. I know. But his wife is now missing, presumed dead, and Kit is taken in because he's accused of killing her. And he's put into this mental asylum. And that's where you sort of get the ball rolling with all of these characters who just, not only do they have their own stories, but it's almost like it gets even more fucked up and crazy as the episodes go on. Now, what I thought of Season 2 Asylum was, this was pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. Now, if I were to compare it to Season 1, I think I like Season 1 more. I think because it's, I don't want to say a lot more focused, but there's so much craziness and stuff that I'm still trying to make sense out of from this season. The Kit character I did like because you find yourself believing him. As crazy as his story sounds, as over the top as his story sounds, that there was an alien abduction, you believe that this guy didn't murder his wife, that he loved her. And when you see him in this asylum, he meets this girl, Grace, who he kind of starts to fall in love with because she seems like a nice person. She's trying to help him. The thing about his story, though, that I still don't understand is whether or not the whole alien thing was real. Like, was there really aliens? I mean, I guess you're watching the episode and trying to figure out whether he is this murderer. But, I don't know, especially where it ended and left off, I was like, huh? But my favorite actor, though, from this season was Zachary Quinto, who plays Dr. Threston. At the very beginning, he seemed like this guy who, when he gets this asylum, and he quickly sees what's going on, how the situation is for these patients, how they're mistreated, and you have electric shock therapy going on people. He is freaked out by it, and he seems like he wants to put a stop to it. Seems like. But of course, there's a lot more to his story. I really liked him here. Jessica Lange as Sister Jude. You see her at the beginning, and you're thinking, alright, she's probably going to be one of the big bads, one of the big villains of the show that's in charge of everything. And yeah, what she does to Sarah Paulson's character, Lana Winters, because Lana Winters is a reporter who came here because she's researching and wanting to investigate the Kit situation, his story. And Jessica Lange finagles, figures out a way to throw her into the asylum. So now you have a reporter who, how would she be able to pull this off and get away with it? Well, since Sarah Paulson, she's in a relationship with another woman, they live together, they threaten the other woman who's a teacher, they threaten her career if she doesn't sign over her girlfriend. Ouch! So then, watching these characters trapped in this asylum, when you know, for the most part, they shouldn't be there, that's horrifying, it's disturbing. But when you're thinking, like, okay, there's nothing redeemable about Jessica Lange's character, right? That was deplorable what she did. Then you meet Dr. Arden, who's played by James Cromwell. And Dr. Arden is even worse. He is presumed to be a Nazi surgeon who's at this asylum. He's conducting these experiments on some of the patients and what he's doing to them, turning them into these mutated, mangled people who eat human flesh and and his theories and just the way he is so creepy. And Jessica Lange knows that he's not right, and she is trying to expose him and get him in trouble. So you start to root for her somehow. You start to want her to show what this guy is, figure it out, and prove it. One of my favorite aspects, though, to this season was the bloody face stuff. Because in the 1960s, you do hear about this killer, bloody face. He wears a mask, and he's going around killing women. That's who they think Kit is. So you're kind of trying to figure out, is it him or is it somebody else? Then throughout the episodes, you also get flash forwards of the present day where there is somebody who has almost taken the mantle of Bloody Face, and that was fascinating. It's pretty much how the season caps off on, and it's some of the best stuff going on, I think, in the season. In fact, that Bloody Face character, that story, I think would be great for a horror movie. Just something different, something original, and something that was pretty creepy. So overall, it's not like I didn't like the season. There were a lot of creepy stuff to it, a lot of just messed up stuff going on. I swear almost every character that you meet in this asylum is crazy or evil or fucked up in some way. I guess that's the point. But also a lot of weird stuff going on. Now, on to the Coven with witches. Let's see how that is. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of Season 2. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later!